welcome to BuzzBooster TV.
I'm Shahar.
And I'm Nash.
Today, I want to talk about disruptive businesses.
Disruptive businesses.
I think they're very cool.
I like those.
Yes, because you know, one thing that I think is awful in business is when we get into the habit of saying, but
it's
this...
always been done this way.
Yeah, but this is how it's been done, or has always been done.
Oh,
it's terrible, right?
yes.
Because it avoids you to innovate and sometimes really shift the market. And it can be done in any business. Let's talk today about one of them.
All right, let's talk.
Netflix.
That's
has
a
been
disruptive technology.
2 times, right?
2 times disruptive.
Yes, because when they started having the DVDs that you would send, and that actually
very innovative.
Very innovative. Took a lot of boxes out there out of
because
business.
Up until then, for you to rent a DVD, you actually had to go to the store to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So they changed that, and then they started streaming.
Then they started streaming. Now I don't even have to go to my mailbox to get the film. I just have to sit on the couch and push the remote.
But when they started streaming, they faced the challenge in the industry of the content providers really tying them in many formats. So they went through some rough times because they couldn't get the rights to show the series.
They were a disruptive medium, a disruptive technology. Companies weren't so sure. Should we do this? Should we not? Let's hang back a little.
And they even made some mistakes themselves, like when they tried to split the membership for DVDs.
Oh,
that was a bad one, right? They lost like 1 million subscribers.
They lost a ton of subscribers.
Well, but they did turn that around quite well. What did they find out? They not only could distribute, that was not the only purpose of the company distributing content, but they could also create their own content. So they went and looked at their data. They are famous for not showing their data to other people.
So normal networks and stuff, they'll actually report their data, their viewership and all of that.
That's how the industry has always
That's how it's always been done. Well, Netflix said, well, no, we have this data. We're going to use it to our advantage instead of actually making it public. So what do they know? They know what you watch, what you binge watch, the characters that you like, the actors that you like, the films, all this data. They now gather it and create their own original programming.
Exactly, because if they know very well who is their target market and which actors they like and what kind of comedy, drama, they can create the exact product that people want. Okay, this is a relation to, for example, if you're in information marketing business and you start creating products and then you go out and sell, huge mistake.
No.
You should always go to your audience first, ask them what they want,
figure out
then
what really touches them, and then create something specific to them.
Then they also understood that they have to adapt to the behavior of the consumer and not vice versa.
And the consumer behavior is changing.
It changes a lot, right? Not only I want things on demand, so I can watch when I want and where I want, which device I want, but I also want maybe to watch the whole series at once.
I don't want to have to wait an entire year to find out what happens, right?
Right. So when they, for example, put out House of Cards, the season, they put the whole season there.
Which is unheard of in this industry because in most cases, even, for instance, even with the first season, in most cases, they'll do a pilot and then they'll test that and they'll see how that goes. But what they said, listen, we have the data, we know what our people like, we know who they are, we know what they like and all that. So they create an entire season and they release it at once. No more pilot. So
people that like to binge, they just binge and watch the whole thing in one weekend.
Exactly.
And they don't waste the time that other networks do. Like they create maybe 20, 30 different pilots and they end up producing 2 series. Okay, that's a lot of money wasted and time wasted. So why does it have to be done that way?
It doesn't.
If we believe in the story, we go for the season.
If we know who we're talking to.
And we take the pilot, right. So you can see that really you can make that the same thing in your business when you know exactly who your customer is.
That's crucial.
Yes,
you have to know.
Not only gender and age, it's a lot more like behavior, in depth, what touches them on an emotional level, their fears, what they like.
Their values.
Their values are very important. Once you know that, and where they are moving to.
What
you know, we
motivates
tend
them?
to think that in business, if my customers were like that, they are always going to be like that. Maybe it's just the economy or something. And no, behavior has changed, right? 10 years ago, I wouldn't think about on demand or binging because that was not there. No. But today, I'm a big advocate of that, right? I love that. Super big, actually. So therefore, our show is everywhere.
Yep.
Multiple distribution channels.
Yep.
People can watch whenever they want, and they stay forever. So in your business, okay, think about this. How well do you really know your customer base? Okay, behavior, where are they moving to? What can you be done that has not been done in the industry?
Yes.
Okay, and then take action.
Yes.
Let me give you one more example.
And if it's always been done that way, forget about it.
Another example of a company that did this very well.
Tell us.
Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
So let me ask you, what is Cirque du Soleil?
What is?
Are they a circus?
I don't know.
Are they like a theater production thing?
Maybe.
Are they like a dance choreography thing?
Yeah, they are a little bit of everything, aren't
they? What are they?
But I cannot really define and put that business in a box.
But I know that they're good.
I know they're very good.
And entertaining.
Experienced business.
Yes.
From every single angle, right?
Every angle and experience.
Every angle. The moment you sit on the chairs with the headphones, it's fantastic.
Everything.
So, think about this. Because they got out of, they are not a circus, they are not a theater play, they are not a musical, they created their own place.
Yes.
The mind, neuromarketing tip here, you can only occupy one place in the mind for a perceived leader.
Yes.
Okay, so once that is occupied, no matter how many efforts you'd make, you're not going to occupy the same space. You're going to be number 2.
You don't want that.
So what can you do?
You want to be number 1.
Create a category of one.
Your own category of one.
Where you can be number 1.
Yes.
That's exactly what Cirque du Soleil did, right?
Exactly.
So because you cannot define exactly what they are, but they are Cirque du Soleil.
But they're one thing.
They're the only one in that category. They are the perceived leader. They're never going to lose that space.
And boy, are they the leader.
They are. They are big time.
So in your business, you can do the same. Now, hey, we're giving examples of big companies. I mean, Cirque du Soleil, Netflix, but the message is the same, and it's applicable to any size business.
Exactly. Knowing your customer really, really well.
In depth.
Right? And see how you can disrupt that market.
Yes.
And you can. It doesn't matter the size of your business. You can become a disruptive business that creates something new in the market.
That's right.
Yes. If you enjoyed, don't forget to share, comment, like, rate the channel.
Our channel.
Yes, and tell all your friends about it. But most of all, don't forget to come back next week.
And take action.
Yes.
See ya.
See ya.